All right, guys, SoFi, let's cover it. I've gotten so many comments. Stas, is SoFi being manipulated? What are your thoughts? What the heck is going on? So let's dive into it. And first and foremost, I'll give credit where credit is due. Go watch Tanner's video, right? Tanner made a great video. We're not going to go too deep into, the articles in this, the tweets, all that. Go watch his video for that, right? He did a great job. I'm not going to do a better job than that. So go check his video out. But man, we'll go over my thoughts here, the charts, what I'm looking at as earnings are around the corner. Don't forget, guys, earnings are around the corner. And this is going to get into my thesis of what is going on here, right? So look, SoFi at this point, we all know is down a lot, right? Well, I don't want to say a lot. It's down $6 a share from where it was just about, a week to 2 weeks ago. We hit $31. Now we're at $25. So we have seen a decent drawdown, 17-18%, which, would you say that's a lot? I guess you could say it's a decent amount in a short period of time. How about that? I don't want to say it's a ton because look, the stock's up hundreds of percent. So we have to realize kind of what we're dealing with here. It is a simple, I don't want to say simple, but it is a routine drawdown on the chart. But then when you dive into, what's going on with these articles, right? There's clearly some, I don't want to necessarily say manipulation, but I guess we could say manipulation, right? Why not? Because when there's all these hit pieces or articles outlining, certain bearish quote unquote facts of SoFi or points, they cherry pick these points. These things, right, could draw the stock down in the short term. And guess what? Sometimes, I don't want to say all the time, but when these when these articles are being written, we have these spam bearish articles, whatever it may be, a lot of the time these people are short. They're shorting, they're making money when the stock goes down. So I guess you could say it's manipulation a little bit there. And guess what? They're loading up, on the opposite side for their rebound. Because don't get it twisted, guys. The story here is not done. The chart looks phenomenal still, right? This stock is not crashing. You might think, oh my God, it's being manipulated, it's crashing. Is it? It's not. It's really not. Look at the chart. It looks phenomenal still. This is a pullback. If anything, these dumb bearish articles are opening up buying opportunities for those that can kind of see through it. And sure, it might come down a little bit more. It might. If it comes down to $20, $22, so be it. It is what it is. But I think, first of all, I don't think it's going to go to 20 to 22. Never say never, but I don't think it's going to happen. But you got to realize it could. But I don't think it will. But I think overall, man, what's going on here is we're seeing some bearish hit pieces, whatever, manipulation. Classic Wall Street, stock comes down, boom, they make money on the shorts. And now I bet you they're buying into earnings, right? This is, again, my thesis here. I think the stock's being manipulated a little bit, you could say, right, into earnings so people get a better buying price, right? It is what it is. That's at least one thing, or what I think could be happening here. Could. Keyword is could, right? Because look, if we get even more, let's say it cracks into a bear market, again, it's down 18%, 17%. A bear market is 20% plus. So if we get into that range, I think we're going to see waves of buyers coming in. I think the SoFi investing community, right? I think they're going to start buying the dip. Traders are going to start buying the dip. Swing traders, right? So I think a lot of buying the dip's going to be happening here before earnings. And I think this, part of it was a healthy pullback. Let's be honest. SoFi needed a pullback after that $31 price, that all-time high. We needed a pullback. So part of this drawdown is a healthy, classic pullback, right? But that I feel like the pullback should have lasted up until here, right? $28, and then we should have rebounded. But this is where the manipulation kind of started, and it kept tumbling down from there. So we were looking good there, right? the little classic pullback came in, but then again, boom, we started getting these articles. The drawdown, blah, 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 has continued, but I don't think it's going to last. That's what I'm getting at here, guys. I do not think it's going to last. And we have earnings on the 28th, so it's classic little manipulation here. Buyers are going to come in, no doubt in my mind. Not saying we're going to go right back to all-time highs like that after earnings or leading into earnings. It's not going to be that easy. It's never that easy, right? Or maybe it is this in this case. Who knows? But all I'm saying is I think this dip will get bought up. What do you guys think? It's a lot of fluff, not fluff, but a lot of BS, what's going on right now. So I think this will get bought up, and I think their earnings are going to be good. If anything, man, this is a gift. It's like the Liberation Day crash. I look back at that and I'm like, that was such a gift. That was such a investing stock market gift. Trump essentially crashed the market. But if you had cash, buying power, ready to go, which it's always a good idea to have some cash lying around, right? You were getting some great deals, that was a gift, right? I don't know if this is as much of a gift as that crash in April was, the SoFi dip, but man, it's looking pretty good, and I'm looking to buy more. Honestly, I'm looking to buy more in the low mid 20s, right? And like I said, for a swing trade, for sure, I'm looking to buy more, and I'm even considering more now in my long-term investment account, where I own SoFi stock in 2 different accounts. So I'm looking to add more there, especially in the low 20s if it gets there. Like I said before, 20 to 22, maybe if it gets there. I don't think it necessarily will, but if it does, that's where I'll be buying more long-term shares. But yeah, what do you guys think? I don't want to ramble too much here, but that's kind of the rundown. And again, shout out to Tanner, where I got to give credit where credit's due. He does a great job with the content over there. And I don't really, I'll be honest, I don't watch his videos, guys. But I got a comment or somebody was, again, I got a lot of comments like, Stas, check out, what's going on with this manipulation. Look at Tanner's video, blah, blah, blah. And I went and I checked his channel, and I watched the video. Pretty good video. And, it's clear. It's kind of clear. It's obvious what's going on, right? So yeah, I'm looking to buy this dip. Go check out his video. And if you're watching this on Facebook, it's this Tanner's this YouTuber that covers SoFi essentially. So I forget his channel name. I think it's like Future Money or something like that. Future Investing, I forget. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to drag this video on too long. We're about 8 minutes in here. Futures are up, it looks like. Yeah, guys, futures are moving up here, creeping up. S&P, Russell, NASDAQ, Dow futures, all in the green here, which is good. And it's about 6:45 p.m. when I'm making this video. So that could change. They could flip red. Who knows? But the futures, as of now, are looking good. I'll take it, baby. I'll take it, guys. So yeah, I'll wrap it up there. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on SoFi. What I said. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button and follow along. Make sure to subscribe and join the Patreon. Guys, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing in my portfolio, the weekly updates, I'm buying stocks weekly. We're putting in $500 every Monday. If you want to keep up with that, it's on Patreon. We're also doing end of the week recap updates. There's a Discord chat, plus more. Check it out. Link down below, pinned in the comments, or go to stassurfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you all in the next video.